the show Manny Brown, number 7, and we are going towards the I think it's their 1A division, and they already gave me an offer up where I can buy level gameplay. So far I've been smacking the balls out of the park. Had 2 home runs in 1 game, brought in a full plate, so I'm pretty much excited. Let's get back to it. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I wish that they would fix, but at the end of the day, I mean,
player is challenged to.
I think it's they can do a little better at certain things, but I think it's pretty cool overall. All right, let's see what they're talking about. I think we can improve on your season fielding numbers. Let's make it happen. 2x performance gains activated. Reaction fielding, arm accuracy. Yes, sir, because I need that. I need that. Okay, where am I at? Manny Brown, catcher. They have me as a second replacement for first base. I actually like catcher a little bit more. You have more going on for yourself. But if you do play a fielding position like infield, if there's a runner on base, I think you are more susceptible of being on the field more.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Ray Ibarra will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think.
Hi, you. Did you get break point yet? I kind of figured you did it, but I'm just asking. Hey man, you gotta download this game. It's free right now, bro.
Manny
this game
Brown.
is beast mode.
He'll get to take his first
I don't know
cuts
how
here.
People slept on the show.
Manny Brown.
Power swing, drive, and a run. Let's see how we do this right now. I have a feeling he's gonna do a strike ball, most likely. This game is beast, bro. Like
first pitch of the at bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
So your team is a Braves?
Inning in the books tonight.
Is it on
Still
here,
scoreless here on the show.
Or is it
settling in now, Brian Kaiser. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Is it in real life, or is it like
now
on the
a
game?
throw over, a dive, but he's back.
See, waking up and playing this isn't the business, man. You gotta. My reaction is on wake-up mode.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Okay, all right. I didn't take it for a baseball fan.
Bourbon on
to me,
first,
baseball, tennis,
out.
golf, basketball, those are games that I need to play in real life. I can't really watch it.
Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down.
That's why I can't stand this catcher.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Can't stand this,
well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And sometimes it affects the stats.
Now at the plate, Yusniel Bourbon. He drew a walk his first time up. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
To
the bottom of inning number 4.
I'm messing with you. Hey, NASCAR is actually a real
ready
skill.
for another shot. Manny
like, as much as people could
flew
talk
out
about
in his
how
last
it's a
at
hillbilly
bat.
thing, I don't think anybody could hit 90 to going 150 plus, bending around turns the way they do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
My goodness,
A little tardy there. No balls
and
and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Manny Brown.
Batting, catcher, Manny Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Chacin sprinting after it.
Make it.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Brown. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never.
I got to get on base, man. Forgive me, guys. I'm playing.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Elvis Minoso, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does, and if he...
He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the man. Out. Out. He's out. Out. Out.
Now batting, Manny Brown.
Six.
The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Palacios is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs. At the plate, Manny Brown. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Manny Brown.
Take lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ready for
Now
another
batting,
chance?
third
Frank
baseman.
Arrojo. He reached
Frank
on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Brown aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Standing in, Manny Brown. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
First pitch coming.
Manny.
Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Hernandez is there, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Manny Brown. He flew out in his last at bat.
Manny Brown.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bowie Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
They left 8 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Stepping in, Will Riddle. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roger Palacios. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So striding forward now, Manny Brown. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Manny Brown.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palacios has a play, one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Striding into the box, Manny Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Into the box now, Jess Barrera.
Second baseman, Jess Barrera.
Has a look, now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play. Stepping in, Manny Brown.
The catcher, Manny Brown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get too quick out.
Frank Rojo.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Nakajima. He singled his last time up. And there he goes. Is a called strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 home is a good fastball, swung on and missed. The 1-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Eubanks makes the play, one away. Ready for another shot now. Alan Guzman. One in, one out, 17. And one on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch. Throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second.
At the plate, Manny Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pringle, just a 19-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a curveball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, talk about having a production.
5-2 the final score tonight. Bowie get their 20th home win this year. Number 55 wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Esteban Chavez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's base.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Manny Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over to Hart.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Batting second, the center
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gino Adams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Next will be the designated hitter, Peter Hanks. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Peter Hanks.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. Now in the box, Manny Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Brown. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Digging in once again, Tom Yang. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yang.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as
now to the plate, Frederick Hollins.
Now batting, left fielder, Frederick Hollins.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no
and it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Morning.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hanks gets his lead at first, nobody out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
This guy has no accuracy, and we're getting our butts whipped.
2-2.
So putting it right here. He's gonna throw it somewhere else.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So striding in, Tom Yang. He singled his last
34.
time up.
Tom Yang.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
If he steals, I'm not going to make the throw.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
Changeup taken high for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Gio Arellano. And we'll see if he can put 5-hit performance here. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Striding in, Manny Brown starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
So,
well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Frank Arrojo.
Frank Arrojo.
The 2-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So stepping in, Pedro Marmolejo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Gribble is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So last chance here, and stepping in, Pat Covey. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Hartford Yard Goats came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Will Layfield gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Manny Brown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right. Striding in once again, Gino Adams. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending. At the plate, Eric Estrada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners on the move for second. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. In now, Manny Brown. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box, Pedro Marmolejo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To third, reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Phil Cameron. He drew a walk his first time up. Estrada on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. In there. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Digging in, Peter Hanks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your... But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Standing in, Nate Cottrell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cottrell.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2-1 to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Second baseman.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Cottrell aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Williams patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
The center fielder, number 33.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gino Adams. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low with the curveball. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
I thought you can only steal a base only if the guy actually takes the ball. I didn't know that.
You can steal a base all the way in.
I've never done that.
It's one by one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
No, go back to
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
They're just probably trying to be nice about it.
He's running. Pitch is high. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Ready now. Hunter dribbles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Manny Brown, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play. Stepping into the box, Manny Brown. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. So coming to the plate, Nate Cottrell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
C3 was on?
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 to him now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Eubanks will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Manny Brown. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
0-2, here it comes. Hard liner toward short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dan Joyce.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
They gotta watch this pitcher.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
You got out? Okay,
digging in now. Gino Adams. The winning run is at first base.
Gino Adams.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. So a big moment in the ball game here. Hunter dribble as he'll fall into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's